Good day, everyone. This is Mariel Hamora, and today I am going to present a video report about the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. But first, let me read to you the poem. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy winds and downleaf flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. The poem was written by Robert Frost, an American poet, written in 1922 and published in 1923 in his New Hampshire volume. Imagery, personification, and repetition are prominent in the work. The poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening is one that appears rather simple. The speaker is walking through the woods that have been freshly laden in snow. He is admiring the scenery laid before him. Even though he wants to stay and take in more of what he is seeing, he keeps his other duties in mind and how much distance there is left for him to fulfill them, and mentions there is a choice that he has to make which is considered most suitable. The poem begins with the speaker entering into these woods. He claims to know that the owner of the woods, but he states that he, the owner, lives in the village and he or anyone else can see him trespassing. The speaker's horse shows some form of dismay and act as if he is protesting against his owner when he stops to observe his surroundings, since there is no other form of visible life around. At the very start of the poem, it gives a hint that the speaker likes the feeling of being isolated from civilization, since the woods have no other houses or people nearby. Since there are no people around, he seems to be at ease with himself. It's as though he is taking a break from his hectic lifestyle in these woods. The narrator ends the poem with the last two lines, which has a deep meaning. The narrator says that he has miles to go before he sleeps. This sleep here means death, and when he will die, he says has miles, meaning there is a long time before his endless sleep. The deeper meaning of the poem concerns the journey of life. Through this poem, Frost highlights the importance of being active and always being aware of the promise that one makes to oneself. Before committing oneself, there is time to ponder upon other things, but when the desire of reaching the destination is paramount, a person should not deviate from his route for the momentary desires.